Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and I hope you're all happy. It's a really easy one for you today. You will have it in no time. We are multiplying by 10 and 100 and dividing by 10 and 100. Let's do it. Right, so as you can see, we have our place value chart here. We've got decimals on the right side of the decimal point, and then we've got whole numbers on this side, or integers. So we've got the first one here is going to be 34, and we want to multiply it by 10. So let's have a look then. 3, 4, so we've got 3 10s and 4 1s. Now to multiply it by 10, all we do is we move the digits one place to the left. So we're going to move the 3 from the tens column to go into the hundreds, and we're going to move the 4 from the ones column to go into the tens. And then because we're multiplying by 10, we've got 1 0 here, so we're going to add on 1 0 there. So the answer is 340. Next up, we've got 34 times 100. So we're going to put our 34 in here, so 3 10s and 4 1s, and we're going to multiply it by 100. So that just simply means we have to move the digits 2 places to the left. So 1, 2 with a big jump here. So the 3 will go from the tens to the thousands column, and the 4 will go from the ones to the hundreds here. And then because we've got 2 zeros in our 100, we'll have the 2 zeros there. And the answer is 3,400. Something you need to be aware of, sometimes I do see this taught wrong, and people say rather than moving the digits to the left, you just add a 0 on the end. It kind of does look like you just add a 0 on the end, but that doesn't account for the digits changing their value. So the 4, if you just added a 0 on the end, would still stay a 4, but this way, when we're moving it to the left, we're actually changing the place value, and that's important, okay? So the correct way of doing it is moving it 1 place or 2 places to the left if we're timesing by 10 or 100. So how does it work then if we have a decimal? So here we've got 5.6, and we're going to do 5.6 times 10. So it's exactly the same thing, just move it 1 place. So the 5 is going to jump into the tens column, and the 6 is 6 tenths here. It's going to jump over the decimal, and it's going to be there. Now you can put a 0 on if you want, but you don't have to because the value is 0. So the answer would be 56. This is another reason why it's important to not say you just add a 0 on the end, because then you come into a bit of trouble when you have decimals. So let's look at it again. 5.6, value of the 5 is 5 1s and 6 tenths. This can be written like this as well, because this is the tenths column. Okay, so this time we're going to multiply it by 100. So it's going to move 2 places. The 5 is going to move 2 places, and it's going to be in the hundreds. The 6 is going to jump over the decimal, move 2 places and be in the tens. And then because we've got 100, we've got 2 zeros that we need to add on. This one is optional because it has no value, but we do need to keep the other one. So it will be 560. Okay, so let's look at the inverse of that. So for this, we've got 41, 4 10s and 1 1. We're going to divide it by 10. So we're going to move the digits 1 place right this time because we're going the other way. So the 10s is going to go into the ones. The ones is going to jump over and become a tenth. So the answer is 4.1. Okay, the value of those digits has changed because we've divided it by 10. Okay, let's do the same now and divide again, but we're going to divide by 100 this time. Let's stick with our 41 though, because that was cool. Right, put our 41 in there. And this time we're going to divide it by 100. So yes, you guessed it, we're going to go 2 places. So the 4 is going to jump into the tenths, and the 1 is going to jump into the hundredths here. So it's going to look like this. We pop our zeros on the front. So you can have your 2 zeros on there, but you could just put the 1 0. So it'd be 0.41. So the key takeaways from this video: if we are multiplying, we are moving the digits 1 place to the left if it's by 10, or 2 places if it's by 100. If we're dividing, then we're going the other way and we're moving the digits 1 place to the right if it's by 10, or 2 places to the right if it's 100. And we need to remember to jump over that decimal and then fill in the 0 placeholders. Hopefully this video has been useful for you. If it is, please subscribe.